Hey guys, what is going on? Dace here, and today I've got something super special to share with you all. Something that I kind of figured was going to happen, but we got Skyforce Reloaded for Nintendo Switch. Now, interestingly enough, I just picked up Skyforce Anniversary like 2 days ago or something. It was 50% off, and I had a suspicion that this one would soon be getting that same discount. So yeah, I saw it today and snatched that up right away, and I'm really excited to check it out. So yeah, right off the bat, I'm loving the visuals. This is sweet. Okay. Ooh man, the colors are already epic. Man. And I like how, just like an Anniversary, you start off just going straight into it, and you don't actually come to the title screen or whatever until after you essentially get as far as you are going to survive in this first little whatever, this first little run.
A massive object has just appeared on our radar. Stay alert.
Well, we know what that is. But yeah, right off the bat, I'm loving this.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
What on earth are these things? Do we want to be... Crazy.
Hello! I've heard so much about you. All bad things. Prepare the pie. Oh, I mean, prepare to die. I wonder, what's that red button for? Let's see.
Our sensors indicate that you should get out of there.
Yeah, we'll see. Ooh, yikes.
I'm so sorry, but the rescue team is on vacation. Just kidding. We're on our way.
Yeah. Wicked. Wicked title screen. Sweet. That is so cool. Anyway, let's get right into this and get to the actual runs. Can't say, like, right off the bat, I'm not really into their attempts at humor. It's just not my thing, so I'm gonna do my best to just ignore all of that. Okay, sweet. I would imagine this function's pretty similar to Anniversary.
Mission begins.
Collect stars and buy upgrades, but yeah. So one thing that I really like
you've
about...
lost your plane again. Upgrade the new one and find out who's our enemy.
Yeah, okay, great. One thing I really like about these games is just, well, first off, the visuals are just fantastic. I love it. Oh, wow, look at this little dart thrower we got. Jeez. Yeah, in addition to the visuals just being epic, it's so gorgeous, especially like sections in Anniversary where you just have like these gorgeous tropical water areas. I just love it. Okay, we're not going to be getting too crazy. But yeah, the upgrade system, it's not something that I'm like I always want to see in shmups, of course, because it's yeah, there are a few angles to it. Like sometimes it's like, well, are you actually playing well, or is it just because you're surviving longer and longer because you've upgraded your ship? So in that sense, yeah, like there's a mix between, okay, we're just gonna forget that dude and get this guy. Yeah, I kind of have mixed feelings about this kind of approach when it comes to shmups, but at the same time, because I play so many shmups, I don't expect every shmup to be functioning the same way. Oh, do we have time? Let's just stay on top of those guys. So yeah, like anyway, once in a while, I'm kind of like focused on explaining that, and at the same time just focusing on all this stuff. But yeah, I'm sure you guys get the idea. Like, I like the challenge that shmups provide when you don't have upgrade potential, but at the same time, the way they do it in these games, from what I've experienced so far anyway, is pretty decent because there are just so many different little challenges to go after, and they balance it in such a way where it's like, well, yeah, it's okay to have that extra firepower and extra health because, and just like faster shots and all that kind of stuff because you're gonna want that for pulling it off. Like it works out. It's really nicely balanced, I find. What is, okay, we'll just do this dude.
My name is Scarlet Mantis. You should know why I'm here.
So I would imagine this is gonna be a pretty simple fight. I've been playing a ton of Anniversary, and it's so strange not having the magnet yet for those stars. Oh, what on earth was that? I was not even paying attention. Okay, well, we're gonna get back into it. That's hilarious. That seemed like a breeze of a boss, too. You gotta be joking. Actually, I did not mean to do that. Let's just take a quick look. Interesting. Okay, well, whatever. We can scope all that stuff later. I think right now I just want to showcase as much of the actual gameplay as possible. Actually, let's go to the hangar. Start things off in here. You can spend some stars and buy various upgrades to make your aircraft stronger. Yes, of course we can. 20. Let's do that. Let's do that. And that. Man, that is already probably going to make quite the difference. But yeah, anyway, getting back to the whole upgrade system, in some ways, and this is all part of what this month is about, is just like spreading the awareness of the genre, generating interest, and also shedding the idea that like shmups are these impossible games. And certain games, like I get that not everyone is going to want to play hardcore shmups, and that's totally fair. Like some games will just be a little more on the challenging side for some people, and that's totally cool. But it doesn't mean people need to chalk up the entire genre as, yeah, like I just said, these super challenging games that they just can't play or succeed at. Because that's not the truth. There are so many other options where, like this for instance, you can chip away at this, you can get stronger, like, so even if it's not, like even if you don't think you might be the best, these shmups like this make the genre that much, or not make the genre, but like there are just items within shmups that, yeah, just make themselves perfect for people just getting into the genre or who just aren't going after those hardcore experiences. Because yeah, it's just very approachable. Stuff like this. Another one is Black Paradox, for instance. It's another one where you, yeah, just have like an upgrade system that you can just utilize, and it helps you get, yeah, just more health, more power, all that kind of stuff. Whereas most times, like, a shmup is just going to give you, like, the bare bones stuff, and you've got to work with that. But yeah, I'm sure I've gotten the point across, so... Yeah, this is definitely one I recommend for maybe someone just wanting to start dipping into shmups a little bit. And we've actually been doing pretty brutal. I've kind of been zoning out while explaining stuff, and it sometimes makes a difference, especially when I'm not familiar with the game yet.
Chain lost. Weapon upgrade.
My name is Scarlet Mantis. why I'm here.
So yeah, I think one hit and we're toast. Oh, yikes. So let's just be a little more on the safe side. Let's get that. So that's where we died last time. I am so pumped to upgrade things. I want to get as many of these as I can. There we go.
This is not the end of it.
Stage complete.
Twisted Vengeance. Interesting. We get trophies. Alright, so what do we want to do? We got... Okay, we got a little ways to go. We could go like this, and we could go like that, and that, and that. Because why not? Okay, so yeah, pretty much the same stuff as Anniversary. Actually, I think all of this is identical. Laser, Energy Shield, Mega Bomb. The pricing might just be a little different. I don't recall exactly. For some reason, I kind of think like the costs in Anniversary are a little more. I could be mistaken though. But anyway, let's dip on into Stage 2.
Action begins.
I just love the colors.
Weapon upgrade.
Ooh.
Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Chain lost. Weapon upgrade.
Let's just go for this. Super cool.
Human rescue.
And the music is very fitting. It's like, it's upbeat, but it's not like
Weapon upgrade.
party house dancing, anything. Like, it's just, yeah, I said this about Anniversary. It's the same here. It's like, it's just really laid back, yet upbeat. It's got a nice feel to it for what you're doing in this
Nice.
game.
Chain lost. Human rescue. Weapon upgrade.
Okay, let's just get to this dude instead. Now you guys may be thinking that like, oh, this is like really slow moving, blah blah blah, which it is, but the thing is, like the challenge is certainly not in the speed in which the game pans out. It's more so like just staying on top of the objectives that you can go after, and it's not that you have to do those. You can literally just coast your way through the level and survive. But in terms of the pace, I feel it's actually very fitting because like you have waves that come in of enemies, and or at least in Anniversary they have like a normal, hard, and insane mode for each level. So you, oh dude, I didn't think I was gonna get nicked there. So yeah, it gets just more and more challenging as you go, or can, because you've got 12 medals per level, essentially, for each of the 3 difficulty modes. Ooh, Carter has been playing this one. Interesting. And Trev. Nice. So yeah, I think overall, like, it's balanced in a way that I can really appreciate, even though it's on the slower side, because the focus isn't just what you normally have in shmups. It's kind of just like going after a few things at once, and so the slower speed kind of caters to that, or just makes it that much better. Okay, so we're gonna do that. That's all we can afford. So let's get back into that and see what we can do.
Mission begins. Weapon upgrade.
How did that guy get away? You gotta be joking me.
Human rescue.
Nice.
Human rescue. Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Chain lost. Weapon upgrade.
One of the, I think one of the first things I start doing is I go for like speeding up the main weapon, and then I get the I forget what they're called, but like it's not the missiles, but like these little additional cannons, so that you have more of a spread happening, because you've got the main shot, and then you've also got, yeah, just other shots coming off on either side of your main shot, so it's easier to take down like waves that come in from the side or whatever, instead of relying on just
Nice.
like that first guy like pretty much just made it right through the shots just because of the timing and whatnot. So yeah, bit by bit
Chain
you can
lost.
just be dealing with more enemies more efficiently and more quickly as you upgrade. And yeah, the sound effects are fantastic. Everything from the shots firing and the explosions to just collecting stars, it all just sounds so good.
Human rescue. Human rescue. Human rescue.
Yikes. Okay, well, we're just gonna go for this dude.
Human rescue.
Let's just get in quick. Save that guy.
Human rescue.
Oh, I thought I had that dude. No way. Must have backed away just a little too early.
Nice.
Human rescue.
Good.
I'm just gonna let those guys leave. Oh, start working all the way on these guys. I do like that you can do multiple dudes at once.
Human rescue. Human rescue. Human rescue.
As long as you keep your positioning.
It's too quiet here. I don't like it.
A certain way, of course. Oh, yikes.
Revenge will be mine.
Oh, holy smokes, man. Nice. I'm liking the feel of this. Not that it's like anything crazy, but if this is what the second boss is already doing, then I'm sure it'll work up to the kind of action that I'm like really talking about. Especially on the harder modes, or at least that's I'm trusting they kind of do something like that. I want to make sure I'm getting some of these anyway. Cool.
You are a bad person.
Stage complete.
Spinning retaliation. Good stuff. Cool. Okay, you know me. Back to the hangar. We're gonna check out... Yeah, so it's the wing cannons. So I think I might even just save up for that, to be honest, because once we have that, plus, well, the magnet too is like really useful, but for now I think we're just gonna keep it moving with what we have here. And it's neat that they have 2-player mode as well. Oh man, just the variety of landscapes too. I'm loving it.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
Click that. Save these guys.
Human rescued. Human rescued.
Nice.
Human rescued.
Oh, I went right into that.
Chain weapon upgrade.
That's okay with me. We're not going for killing every single enemy just yet.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade. Weapon upgrade.
That can always happen later, to be honest. Okay.
Human rescued.
Man, you really burn through health. Like, all it takes is like a few hits and you can be toast.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescued.
Ooh, yikes.
Restored.
But I do like the fact that they have health drops.
Restored.
Let's go for this guy. Sometimes health in shmups seems, yeah, very few and far between, but with how heavy everything hits in this game, it's nice that they have health showing up pretty frequently.
Chain lost.
Man, I just love the look of the enemies. Ugh, like, a turret like that is just looking so cool.
Nice.
Chain lost. Human rescued.
Oh, nice. We did it. Okay, let's just go here.
Human rescued. Human rescued.
I think we'll just focus on getting these guys for sure. mostly keeping my eyes peeled for little guys that we can save and health.
Health restored. Human rescued.
Like, there are just so many enemies in this that I don't even really care to go after those objectives, like 100% of enemies or whatever the case is. Oh, so cool.
My daddy had a tank. Remember?
Oh, yeah? This one seems smaller.
Oh, yikes. Oh, what on earth? I did not even mean to do that. Well, we're gonna go at it again after an upgrade or so. We shall see. Wing cannons. Okay, yeah. So this is gonna make a bit of a difference. And we might as well throw that in there. Get a bit of extra health.
Mission begins.
And that's the one thing I love about these games, is just how much replayability there is. It's so fantastic. Like, the fact that every single level has 3 difficulties.
Human rescue.
Oh man, this is already making a big difference. And the fact that each one you got, like I said,
Weapon
a total of
upgrade.
12 spread out over the 3. The fact that each one has 4 medals. There's just a lot to go for in terms of just personal challenges or whatever.
Weapon upgrade.
Nice.
Human rescue.
Just get these.
Lost. Human rescue. Weapon upgrade.
Yeah, that makes such a difference.
Weapon upgrade. Human rescue.
Nice.
Health restored. Chain lost.
Nice.
Chain lost. Human
Just
rescue.
go like that, that. It's that one, whatever. Yeah, these guys have a bit of toughness to them. I was noticing that with, just before we even got this upgrade, just that, like, it didn't seem like a single hit took them out. Compared to, I think the red ones get taken out so much faster. Yeah, those are like one hit.
Weapon upgrade.
Nice. Let's save this guy.
Human rescued.
Nice.
Weapon upgrade.
Oh, yikes. Time to pay a little closer attention here.
Chain lost.
Because we are just taking some hits that we don't need to.
Human rescued.
Nice.
There's some health.
Health restored. Weapon upgrade.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's get that health.
Human rescue.
Yes, okay.
Restored.
Nice.
Human rescued. Chain lost.
That's alright.
Human rescue restored.
Okay, that guy, we almost missed him.
Human rescue. Human rescued.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Okay, so here we are.
Human rescued.
My daddy had a tank. Remember?
Oh, yeah? This one seems smaller.
Yikes. Ooh, I did not mean to get hit there.
You don't like rockets? Not a problem.
Wild. Ooh, yeah, I'm starting to really enjoy the direction these boss fights are going. Okay, let's get back to this side. Might as well just focus on one thing at a time, more or less. Ooh, I see we still got something going. Oh, almost toast. There we go. And just keep firing to get more stars out of that or whatever it's gonna do. Oh, missed it.
You are obviously not a gentleman.
Stage complete.
So cool. I love it. So neat. Oh, nice. So we are off to a great start. So what do we want to do next? I think, ooh, the magnet would be nice. I think we'll do that and then just put their last little bit into that. But to be honest, you guys, I'm thinking that is a great place to leave off for today. We're at about a little over half an hour. I am really, really loving these games. Like I said, it's not like I wouldn't want to play upgrade style all the time, but honestly, I like a nice variety when it comes to shmups, and I've really, really been enjoying both Anniversary and now that I've seen Reloaded, I am just going to be digging into this one just as much and just polishing off as many of these medals as possible. And yeah, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below if you've played this one or maybe the other one. They're both on sale for 50% off at the time of this recording, which may not mean much because this is going to be for Shmupocalypse, so you can just disregard that. But definitely keep your eyes peeled for a sale. Normally, I think they're like $10 Canadian, just at like full price or whatever. So $5 is absolutely worth it for the visuals, the progression, just everything that you can do. Really, really loving these games. Anyway, that's going to be it, you guys. Have an awesome day. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.